Dear viewers, I hope you are all fine. This ultrasound video shows a pregnancy of about 26 weeks with dilated fetal brain ventricles. You can see the fetal head and it shows marked dilatation of the lateral as well as the third ventricle. In a normal fetal brain, the ventricles are less than 10 millimeter wide. When the ventricles are between 10 mm and 15 mm wide, the baby is diagnosed with mild ventromegaly. If the ventricles are more than 15 millimeter wide, the enlargement is considered severe. In this case, the enlargement was more than 16 millimeter, so it is a severe enlargement of the ventricles. If the fetus has mildly enlarged brain ventricles or ventromegaly without other complications, the condition may resolve on its own. When hydrocephalus is more severe or progresses, timely treatment is important. You can see the male fetus. Mild ventromegaly is different from more severe form of ventromegaly. Hydrocephalus or water on brain. About 1 in every 500 babies will have mild ventromegaly. In most cases, babies with these ultrasound findings are born healthy. Now, with an injury or illness alters the circulation of cerebrospinal fluid, CSF, one or more of the ventricles become enlarged as CSF accumulates. In an adult, the skull is rigid and cannot expand, so the pressure in the brain may increase profoundly. Hydrocephalus is a chronic condition. It can be controlled but usually not cured. You can see the placenta is posteriorly attached. Now the question is, what does ventromegaly go away? The ventricle size usually either stays the same and gets smaller later in pregnancy. The ventricles may even return to normal size in some cases. However, about 1 in 10 babies with mild ventromegaly have the ventricles get larger. Ventromegaly is typically categorized as one of the two ways, that is mild 10 to 15 or severe more than 15 millimeter, or as mild 10 to 12 millimeter, moderate 13 to 15 millimeter, or severe more than 15 millimeter. The incidence of mild to moderate fetal ventromegaly is approximately 1%. Now, ventromegaly is associated with abnormal findings and other structural malformations, often has an adverse prognosis which ranges from disability, often mild, to death. However, in cases of mild isolated ventromegaly, there is around 90% chances of a normal outcome. About 5% of cases of mild to moderate ventromegaly are reported to result from congenital fetal infections, including cytomegalovirus (CMV), toxoplasmosis, and Zika virus. Hydrocephalus is a condition in which there is too much cerebrospinal fluid in the ventricles. This occurs when the natural system of draining and absorbing the extra cerebrospinal fluid doesn't work right. The slow enlargement of the ventricle means that the fluid pressure in the brain may not be as high as in other types of hydrocephalus. Hydrocephalus is a chronic condition. It can be controlled but usually not cured with appropriate early treatment. However, many people with hydrocephalus lead normal lives with few limitations. Hydrocephalus can occur at any stage but is most common in infants and adults aged 60 and older. The brain fills the intracranial space while the shutter drains essentially all of the available cerebrospinal fluid from the ventricles. If, if changes in the cerebrospinal fluid flow occur, resulting in increased blood volume in the intracranial space, then increased intracranial pressure will result, possible causing a headache. Ventromegaly is also known as hydrocephalus. So you can find some important information in the description of this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel. If you do like this video, please click the like button. Thanks.